The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David? Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Buddy Hield.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now Sacramento starting five. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Batum. And it's Ibaka in at the five. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Passes it to Mitchell. From deep. You can't Get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Left side Jackson fires the three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Halliburton. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the triple. George against Mitchell. From downtown, and Marcus Morris with the three.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper from Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Jackson against Halliburton. And there's the drive. Sweet little floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to George. Over Mitchell. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And the layup good by George.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And finished off by Bagley. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jackson finds Ibaka. Batum with the bounce pass. Stolen by Mitchell. George with the defensive effort. Knocks it loose. Guarded by Holmes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you love how Morris keeps his focus on the basket. You can whack him all you want, but he's still going to knock down those shots.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
What's up?
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Jackson against Halliburton. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. Loud pass to Bagley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's George. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over George. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Barnes outside. Back to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ball's knocked loose. Now the Clippers moving it up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Jackson has the open look. And another 3 for the Clippers. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth best, the Kings.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Outside, Bagley. Halliburton in the corner. Back to Bagley. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
George passes to Batum. Here's Jackson. And that one, good. Jackson's got 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Halliburton outside. Driving inside. And Halliburton slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers leading by 13. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Come on, man. The concentration that Batum has had on these and-one plays is amazing. He's used to finishing through physical contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Kings making a change here. Heald's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, so far, if you look at the totality, Batum has put together a very impressive career. He's had a great stroke from outside in addition to his outstanding defense.
Now, here is Halliburton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Hield. And no good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Bagley against Batum. Bagley, no good. Clippers leading by 16 to the middle. Here's Jackson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Bagley, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite a quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Jackson. George against Holmes. And it's George missing.
And when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Hield with the bucket.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Ibaka outside. Covered by Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Luke Kennard comes in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Nicholas Batum. And then for Sacramento, Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Metu comes in for Bagley. And it's Terrence Davis in for Harrison Barnes. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 16. Halliburton outside. Pass to Medu. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
No matter what their mindset was, that was going to be a very tough task. Let's face it, they don't have the horses to compete with those guys.
Now here's Davis, following the miss by Marcus Morris. Halliburton outside, and it's good for 2. Halliburton's got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6. No good on the shot. The Clippers go the other way with it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Kennard against Hield. Passes it to Len. The pass to Halliburton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 8.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
George against Len. The baseline J. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
How many tough shots like that has George knocked down in his career? The list too long to remember.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 18. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Kings also at the sub. Harkless is checked in. Now here's Bledsoe. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Got a piece of it. Harkless with it. Out guarded by Winslow. Hield with the bucket.
Hield is a great scorer. It doesn't let the D affect him, especially when he's deep inside.
LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here's Winslow. Up top, Zubac. Defended by Harkless. Back to Zubac. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Medu. Four on the shot clock.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
In the corner, it's Hield. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 16. Kennard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You got to be more disciplined against elite shooters like Kennard. I mean, as he relishes opportunities at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kennard.
One of the more efficient shooters in the NBA, Kennard's range poses a big challenge for opponents.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's an 18-point game. Davis surveying the floor. Kicks it to Harkless. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And no good. And the Kings going the other way now. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Yeah, easy call.
The Kings shooting their first foul shots of the night here. First one falls for him. Harkless hits them both. Clippers with the ball. 16-point lead. Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Over Mitchell. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Los Angeles leading by 16. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ivica Zubac is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Zubac. Rebound by Mitchell. The Kings trailed by 16.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true, but it's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. And you know he's going to sacrifice his body on the defense.
Bledsoe finds Zubac. Pass to Winslow. Here's Mann. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Harkless. That was played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Len. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Clippers leading by 14. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The pass to man. To the inside. Down low. Ibaka. The shot. No good. Great D that time from Bagley. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Davis drives in and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. There's Winslow. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to man. Shot clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turned an easy shot into a very tough one.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Bagley's got 8 points.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is on Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
Pass to man. Here's Bledsoe. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Passes it to Bagley. Mitchell with it. Now the pass to Harkless. To the inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Ibaka kicks to Bledsoe. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's man. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 16. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Harrison Barnes comes in for Harkless. That one misses. Clippers leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Batum. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted second overall because of his size and athleticism. I mean, he could swat shots away.
Mitchell left side. Sacramento again missing. The Clippers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Inside, Holmes with the steal. He kicks to Mitchell. Davis, the pass to Barnes. Back to Davis. The 3. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
this stage of his career. Barnes knows who he is. He's a glue guy. He does a bit of everything out there.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. Feeds it to George. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 12. Mitchell up top, defended by George. Paul George with the steal. Ibaka dishes to George. Back to Ibaka. Shoots from 12. Los Angeles with another miss. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Loud pass to Bagley. Batum against Halliburton. A shot by Batum, no good. Now here's Barnes, defended by George. Shoots from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Offense is always the first thing on Barnes' mind. I mean, if he has to use the refs to get his points at the line, he'll do it.
The Kings have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
And that one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Natu comes in for Marvin Bagley, and Hield subbed in for Mitchell. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 11. Down low, Holmes with the steal. Barnes outside. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, that's a nice play from Barnes. Putting enough pressure on the D that time, and they were forced to foul and give him a chance at the line.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. No luck that time either.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
The Kings trail by 11. Medu passes to Holmes. Jackson against Halliburton. Kicks to Barnes. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. And the lead is down inside single digits. Holmes got his first basket of the night.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Jackson finds George. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. George has got 8 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. The D struggling to keep up.
Hield from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side of Ibaka. Jackson down low. Covered by Hield. Jackson misses. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Halliburton. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got Rebound number 5 here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Paul George.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player.
Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And George drops them both.
He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Kings. Clippers leading by 13. George with the ball. Now guarded by Len. Ejected by Len. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Able to complete the play, but he's showing some strength physically and mentally.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Free throw drops for Hield.
Hield, everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
Jackson passes to Zubac. The shot by George, wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 12 points for George.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Len kicks to Barnes. Trying to find Len, gets it to him. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Len's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson passes to Zubac. George against Barnes. 9 feet out. Good D by Barnes. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 10. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. George looking over the floor. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. The Kings have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Los Angeles leading by 9. George up top. Guarded by Len. And George gets it to go.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to Hield. Fires for 3. The shot comes out, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Left side Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
How about the hops of Jackson? Proving he can get up to throw it down.
Hield outside. This one for 3, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and look for the best shot possible.
And George kicks to Zubats. Takes it inside. 6 to shoot. George passes to Zubats. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hield outside. Again, Hield missing.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Zubats. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Halliburton's got 11 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
George with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hield kicks to Halliburton. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. And here are the Kings now after the basket by Los Angeles. Mitchell kicks to Bagley. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Ibaka finds George. Back to Ibaka. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The free throw drops from Ibaka.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Halliburton against George. And here is Los Angeles now.
Yeah, Kevin, when it comes to Marvin Bagley, the #2 pick in the 2018 draft, he was selected ahead of Luka Doncic, who was picked 3rd.
Good work defensively by Holmes. The Kings trail by 16. Bagley the pass to Holmes. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Mitchell with it. George picks him up. Shot clock at 5. And it's Mitchell missing.
And I really think it's important Bagley focuses on his strengths. He shouldn't concentrate on matching Doncic's production.
Yeah, Bagley's a different type of player. I mean, he's a double-double threat with impressive athleticism. He just needs to find a way to stay healthy.
Here's Halliburton. Paul George making his last shot. And it's Halliburton missing. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime. Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Halliburton against Jackson. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the position that he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Now George. 20 points for him. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Halliburton. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Good work there as it goes. George has got 6 in the quarter. The Kings trailed by 19 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Count it. Halliburton's got 17 now.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Selected with the 12th overall pick back in 2020, Chris, Tyrese Halliburton was ready to play in the league from day 1.
Well, that's what you get when you take a guy like Tyrese. He played 2 years in college, a rarity these days. And this game is made for the league. A long guard is 6'5". He can handle the rock, pass it, shoot it. He's just a quality all-around player.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann comes in for Jackson. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Paul George. Then for the Kings, Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harkless comes in for Harrison Barnes. Davis is subbed in for Halliburton. And again, no good by the Clippers.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
The drive by Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Sacramento, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Mitchell drops them both. Bledsoe with it. He dishes it to Ibaka. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Now the feed to Winslow. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Batum.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Mitchell passes to Thompson. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. It's stolen by Bagley. Doesn't go for it. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers leading by 15. Winslow dishes to Bledsoe. Winslow with it. Picked up by Bagley. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. That one good for 2. Ibaka's got 6.
Powerful move there by Ibaka, getting around the tough defense and finishing.
Batum against Mitchell. Shoots over Batum. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bledsoe outside. There's the pass to Mann. Back to Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
That free throw good from Bledsoe.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Davis missing. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Bledsoe passes to Ibaka. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Kings trailed by 19 to the paint. Here's Bagley. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Strong finisher around the rim. Bagley sure has a soft touch.
Bledsoe passes to Mann. And Ibaka kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Batum. 8 points for him. And here is Harkless. Pass to Thompson. It's picked off. Here's Mann. Thompson with the rebound.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Bagley with the bucket.
Well, he's a coordinated big man with a diverse offensive skill set. Bagley can beat defenders in a number of different ways.
Down low. There's Winslow. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings trail by 15. Now, here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He kicks to Harkless. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now, we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented levels at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Batum. And it's Luke Kennard in for Terrence Mann. Alex Len's checked in for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Mitchell. Harkless hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Clippers leading by 13. Ibaka, the pass to Winslow. Here's Zubac. Now Kennard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And for his position, Bledsoe probably as physical as any in our game. Clearly not afraid to challenge defenders.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Sacramento making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. That's good from Bledsoe. Halliburton with it. He's got 17. And the rejection by Ibaka. Over Thompson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Halliburton outside. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It's Davis with the drop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. That's who's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Davis. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Len. Drops in the short one. Zubac has got 6 points.
And I think when Bledsoe focuses on distributing the rock, it helps the offense run smoothly. Nice dime on that one.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 17. To the inside. And there's the bucket from Medu.
Even if the D has an impact, I mean, there's no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up too much size.
Clippers leading by 16.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Healed the pass to Halliburton. That shot off. LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Covered by Heel. Ibaka. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. That's 10 points for Serge Ibaka. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays great, way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Sinks the triple. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. Passes it to Kennard.
Breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And the dunk by Len.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Tries from 10. He gets that one. 14 points for him.
And even when the D is all up and in on Morris, he nails the shot. Great job at keeping his eyes on the basket.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe, and it's George and at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing out there. Fakes the shot and zips the pass over for a wide open look.
George against Barnes. And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Kings trailed by 19. Healed outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Los Angeles leading by 19. And here's George. Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Bledsoe for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. The pass to Holmes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
One kick kicks to Halliburton. Off target with his three. And so here are the Clippers. For three, Bledsoe gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Hield. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Kings, Marvin Bagley comes in for Alex Len, and it's Mitchell in for Halliburton. And it's Mitchell missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Oh, Jackson is very gifted at finishing through aggressive defense, just a master at controlling his body.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Holmes. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Bagley finds Holmes. Passes it to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes outside. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Batum. Mann comes in for Marcus Morris. Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson. And Winslow subbed in for George. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Winslow kicks to Zubats. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Jones. Johnson can't hit. The Kings have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Jones slams it home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now here's Winslow. From deep, Johnson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell passes to Jones. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
That free throw, no good. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. And he sinks the second. Here's Johnson. Dishes to Winslow. And the pass to Hartenstein. Winslow with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The putback. And Jones pulls it down. The Kings have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Mitchell against Zubats. Mitchell kicks to Harkless. Clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Rebound by the Clippers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Winslow, the pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Johnson. He tries for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for them tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too closely. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm just under the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So Jones nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 20. Outside Jackson. And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Jackson against Halliburton. Over George. And the rejection by Ibaka. Passes to Jackson. There's the dish to George. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings trail by 20. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Holmes. And it's 6 points for Harrison Barnes.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
A nice shot by George.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. The pass to Begley. Mitchell against George. Pass to Holmes. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger
impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Ibaka outside. Outside, George over Halliburton. Poke loose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, come on. How great is Jackson at earning these calls, especially from the interior where he is very crafty.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Jackson hits both of them.
Oh, and Jackson is not just a terrific shooter, but a fantastic defender as well, using his great speed on both ends.
George against Mitchell. Over in the corner, Barnes. 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Holmes, good.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for the shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
George against Mitchell. Pass to Ibaka. Kicks it to Jackson. Now Ibaka. Jackson down low. He's covered by Halliburton. And Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, man, you just have to love how Jackson maintains concentration all the way through. Even with intense defense all over him, he buries these interior shots.
Pulls up on the wing. Again, Mitchell missing. Los Angeles leading by 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer
For George.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here are the Clippers. Ibaka finds Jackson, launches it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. And the Clippers making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Halliburton against George. He takes it in over Halliburton, and the Clippers miss again. Sacramento with the ball. Here's Harkless, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Johnson. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to George. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Now Harkless. From deep three-point range, off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a...
Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.